and today I will be demoing and breaking down my Java project. So I developed a car parking application. This app allows users to manage parked vehicles through a GUI. It demonstrates a lot of the programming concepts that we've learned this semester in class. And in this application in particular, I used Swing for Java to build the GUI. And the purpose of this project was to simulate uh, an app called Park Mobile, which is a real app. The app allows users to enter in the car's license plate and the parking spot, and then it displays the parked vehicles in a list in order within the GUI. Another feature that this includes is a user can enter in how much time they want to reserve that spot for, and then it'll calculate the subtotal. I also added in a contact support button to simulate real apps and websites that have the help buttons or the contact us button. And then within this app, I use OOD, object oriented design concepts. So Java was the foundation for this entire project, and like I said before, I use Swing for the GUI. I placed field buttons in the list for this. For the object model, I created an abstract class called vehicle. I used subclass car, which demonstrated inheritance, abstraction, and polymorphism. And I also used a class called parking lot, which used an array list to store parked vehicles. I also implemented exception handling. Um, for example, if a user tries to park more than 10 vehicles, they will receive an error message. And to reflect on the learning on this project, I used I didn't have a hard time utilizing Java Swing. It was pretty straightforward, pretty easy. I've used it before. Um, Combining all the concepts and in the design features within Java was sort of a challenge within itself, since this is a final project and not just one homework assignment. Um, I also got a deeper understanding of how to keep my code clean while using GUIs within my code. One of the most useful things I learned was how to break down uh, user interaction and connect that to the GUI to display all the logic within Java to the user. Um, some challenges I experienced doing this. When I first started this project, I tried to use JavaFX, which we used in class, and I was having issues with that. It didn't come out as clean as I wanted. I was having some issues displaying a lot of the things. So from there, I completely rebuilt the front end only using JavaScript. But it wasn't that wasn't in the requirements for the project, so I had to scrap that, and I ended up using Swing, which is Java only, so that was accepted within the requirements for this final project. Um, and to me, it's I love using CSS, HTML, and JavaScript. So designing a user friendly layout with only Java was a little challenging to me. Um, of course, while building this, I ran into some errors. Um, and then all the requirements within the project, the object oriented design, all the interactions, just having everything strictly in Java was a little challenging, but overall, I really enjoyed this project. And now I will Then when my project gonna go through my code. Okay. So this is the app. So there's the license plate. Let's say the space is 223. We park our car, and then we get a alert box asking how many hours we plan on parking. Let's park for 2 hours. And okay. And the spot costs $4. And then let's just enter in another license plate to so I could display the next feature. Parked here for 1 hour. That's $2. $2 an hour. So we have both vehicles on the list right here. This one was for 2 hours, so the fee is $4. This one was only for an hour, so the fee is $2 flat. It displays the car, the plate, the parking spot, and the cost. And so now that we have two vehicles in our GUI, we can remove this first one right here, and then that one's gone. We can also remove this one. And then if we add 11 cars, we will run to an error saying too many cars, and then down here in the text box says vehicle removed after we removed both vehicles. And so to break this down in our code, so in vehicle.java, this is an abstract class. This is the blueprint for all the vehicles that we park in the app itself. So the strings we use in this class: license plate and parking spot. And this has an abstract method, calculate fee. This forces subclasses like car to provide their own fee logic. These are the two strings that are used that I show right here. It returns license plate and parking spot. And this override method right here, this is just to display everything. Like I said, this is just the like the backbone of the vehicles that you enter in. So this displays the plate and the output in the spot. And this allows us to treat all types of cars individually. And then car.java, car is inherited from vehicle. This provides the implementation of calculate fee right here, which we saw in vehicle.java. This calculates the actual parking costs 2 times the number of hours. And then in parking lot.java, this class, like this acts like a manager. It keeps the array list of vehicles of all the parked cars that the user enters. And then this is our vehicle limit, and this is our error message if we try to put 11 cars within the app. And then this feature right here is how you remove the vehicles from the spots, and then it saves all the vehicles to a file. And this class encapsulates the parking logic separately from the UI, so that the back end Java code is mixed in with the Swing GUI code. And then parking app.java, the purpose of this is just to launch the Java Swing GUI. And this right here, swing utilities invoke later. This ensures the UI runs safely. This is required for all Swing apps. And then car parking UI.java. This is the major part of the Swing component. JFrame is the window, which you can see right here, the JList, JLabel, JText field. This essentially is the input panel. So like the where you enter in the license plate, the spot, and all the buttons, like the contact support buttons and the remove vehicle park car. Once you click those buttons, this is where all of it is contained. For example, this is just all the text right here. These are button functions. The vehicle list, for example, in the center of the GUI, this allows us to have a scrollable list of the parked cars. And at the bottom is the message area where it said car removed. And then at the top, it has the buttons with in the inputs with the license plate, spot, and buttons. In this action event right here, this gets the user's input, license plate, and parking spot. It asks the user for the number of hours by popping up a alert box. This calculates the parking fee as well, and then this adds the car to the lot and displays it in the list and displays the fee at the bottom. This handle remove function right here, this gets the selected index from the list. It removes the car from the back end and the GUI list completely, and it gives an update message. And then down here at handle save, this action event, this saves all the data in this text file right here, and it notifies the user of success or failure. And essentially in my code, I use inheritance, abstraction, polymorphism with vehicle and car. I have error handling within this app, such as right here. And yep, these are all my functions within my app. Thanks for watching.